host, Blue Hydro, and welcome to Ctrl C plus Ctrl V. In today's society, we're often hearing the same time is money, whether you are a student or a professional. Everyone wants to get more done in less time. Because of this, more and more people are looking for so-called shortcuts. For example, using AI to quick generate reports, copying password, skipping certain view processing, or even directly using something else to complete solutions. These methods certainly save time, but the question is, do these shortcuts truly lead to success, or will they force us to pay more heavy price than the roads? Today we will dive into a very realistic topic, the cost-talking shortcuts. Are shortcuts ultimately a tool for boosting efficiency or a trade with high risks? And joining us is today's very special guest.
Hello everyone. I think a reasonable shortcut is actually a manifestation of the progress of modern development. If human beings never look for a faster way, we must be calculating with an adequate today. So I support the rational use of shortcuts. Hello everyone. I think many people have a misunderstanding about shortcuts. The real question is not the tools, but whether people are willing to take responsibilities. Many features are caused by over-reliance on shortcuts.
Hello everyone, I'm approaching this issue from the perspective of business, management, and HR. However, for business need even more reliable and responsible employees.
When we talk about shortcuts, many people think of ways that honestly can be in many different ways. So let's say what's exactly we can call as shortcuts in real working ways.
So I don't think shortcuts are necessarily negative. For example, people use ChatGPT to organize information, we use Excel for automatic calculation, and use ready-made templates for reports making, and use automatic feedback system. These are all shortcuts because they help us to reduce the repetitive things. If used rightly, they can improve productivity. So in fact, many campaigns encourage their employees to find more efficient way to work.
I agree with some of the views, but in reality, many employees do not use shortcuts like this. They will copy the network content, do not verify the source of information, skip the audit procedure, complete the test perfunctory. The behavior seems to save time. In fact, they are really the risk to the future.
So from a company point of view, taking shortcuts is not always a bad thing. So the important questions are, does it affect the quality of the work? Does it break any company's rules? Does it cause problems or risk for the company? So companies like people who can work smarter and find better ways to do things. So but they don't like people who are careless or irresponsible.
Let's take place. Instead, he is an internet advertising agency. He supervised us to submit a research report by next morning. That night, Mr. realized he's running out of time, so he used AI to generate the entire report, rushing to meet the deadline. He didn't even check the content resource. So in the next day, the supervisor found that the data resource in the reports were completely wrong. As a result, the client suffered losses.
So, first of all, I would like to mention the problem is not AI. The problem always comes from the user because AI is just a tool. If Mr. A checks the content carefully, it will be completely possible for him to find the errors. So I think the responsibilities is mainly come from the user.
I would think this is a typical shortcut trend. Many people think that there should be no problem. But the problem often comes from this kind of chance mentality. A same mistake may affect the whole project. It even affects customers' relations.
So if I I were HR manager, I would first look into what happened. But in the end, the person who submit the report should still take responsibility, because any report or work should be checked carefully before it is submitted. So this is a basic responsibility in any job.
Now, let's watch a work scenario to see what happens when you take shortcuts.
This is ready. It should be no problem. Send it to our supervisor.
Okay. Have you checked the data?
No, time is not enough.
Okay, then let's see.
Why do the customers say there are problems with our data?
Oh, I saw the data given by AI is always correct.
Do you really think so? Who is responsible for the customers? Who is responsible for the company's reputation?
This is how what happened in many situations the problems in the workplace, not because of lack of ability, but because they escape the steps that should be done. This is how many workplace problems happen. Mistakes often not because of lack of ability, but because steps that should have been completed were escaped. Now, let's open the floor for questions.
What if you can't get your work done without using shortcuts?
We should use technology to improve efficiency, but we never give up review.
If you can't finish the work, we can communicate. But the quality cannot be reduced.
I think companies want employees to be honest when there is a problem instead of submitting incorrect work.
Do successful people only succeed because they find shortcuts?
Successful people always come from the smarter way.
But they won't only the key step.
The real shortcut is using your experience and knowledge, not cutting corners.
Today's discussion has shown that shortcuts themselves are not a problem. The true dangerous is